Welcome to the O'Brien Sisters Comedy Show. Now, here they are, the O'Brien Sisters.
Hey, I'm Robin.
And I'm Jennifer, and we're the O'Brien Sisters. And this is the O'Brien Sisters Variety Show. And this is a sketch comedy show. And
Done by two real live sisters.
yes, and two live real comedic sisters. We're comedians. And we are on the air live right now.
So, all right, everybody, hold on to your pants.
Or skirts, because Robin usually wears skirts. She doesn't like to wear
it's
pants.
It's a weird thing. I don't.
It's like a modesty thing.
It's a modesty thing.
And I'm all about the pants.
Yeah,
So
so
I wear the pants in this relationship. No, I'm kidding. But actually, I do have pants on right now. And
I'm
you are wearing a skirt. So, well, we're going to go ahead and head to the first sketch, because if that part wasn't funny, we're hoping you're going to think the next thing is funny. And if that's not funny, maybe the following thing will be funny.
Something
Eventually, you may laugh
Right.
during this show.
And realize anything you hear today is done in the name of comedy, and don't take us too seriously.
Thank you. Growing up, I thought I was an average American just like anybody else. I paid my rent late and I loved hot dogs. But once I went on to genealogyroots.com, I found out something different.
Genealogyroots.com. Get started today for $19.95 and find out who your family really is.
Thanks to genealogyroots.com, I traced my genealogy all the way to Roswell, New Mexico. It turns out I'm half alien. Yes, that's the truth. And you know what's even crazier? I get to meet all these great people. People come by my house all the time, running all sorts of experiments and tests on me as an individual. Thanks, genealogyroots.com, for helping me live the dream.
I'm so hungry, I'm just gonna eat this Hot Pocket.
Don't eat the Hot Pocket, Jimmy.
Oh, who are you?
I'm an angel sent by God, Jimmy. I'm here to tell you not to eat the Hot Pocket today.
Oh.
You see, if you eat the Hot Pocket, you're going to get worms.
Oh.
You'll get intestinal parasites and they'll eat your body alive, Jimmy.
Oh.
Put down the Hot Pocket, Jimmy. Jimmy, put down the Hot Pocket.
Okay, I will.
Go back to the freezer. I noticed you had a freezer full of steakums. They'll do you just fine, Jimmy. Just fine.
Thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome, Jimmy. But just don't thank me. Thank God.
Thank God.
This episode of Touched by an Angel, The Lost Stories, is brought to you by Hot Pockets. Now with no worms or intestinal parasites. Look for us in the frozen food section at your local grocery. Welcome back to the O'Brien Sisters.
And friends.
And friends.
That's right, we're adding that to our show now.
That's right. We're going to have friends come on eventually. And these ones
have them.
are real. You can see these friends.
Yes, they're
Right?
they are real.
Am I right, Robin?
You're right. No.
All right, so you were just telling me a moment ago about your karate class.
I went to karate class, and I'm going to be honest with you. They were videotaping in the background. There was a girl, and I think the instructor was teaching her some self-defense moves. And her friend was videotaping her. But I tell you, I feel like the camera was pointed at me.
Because Robin feels, we're always feeling like we're being scouted, right?
I do.
We're being scouted for CIA.
I'm being scouted. I feel like I'm being scouted for
because
CIA.
they see that we have a special set of skills.
I have a special set of skills. I think
Robin,
I have really strong arms.
You do have strong arms.
I
feel
really
like
strong arms.
Like once again, like we've discussed about the game Spotted. So tonight we played again,
The
and
game
you
Spotted
actually
is, just for those people who don't know, the game Spotted is there's these cards, and on these cards are all these different pictures of objects, and like there's a man, there's a face, there's an eyeball. So each of the cards have one thing that will match another card. So your idea is always to figure out where the match is, but they trick you because they change the sizes of the objects. So
all right.
It's an intense game where your brain has to figure out what matches.
Right. So typically, who wins in that game when you and I play?
You see, she finally wanted something, so she has to bring it up in front of everybody.
Okay, so
you do.
I beat you pretty bad last week. Although this week I beat you tonight once, and then you beat me once by one card.
Yes,
that's fine.
Yeah, she beat me by 3. Had to bring that up.
Okay, but last week I beat you by like a lot.
You did.
Okay,
you beat me by like 8 or 10.
But then I felt like if CIA had eyes on me,
Yes.
then they would be like, "Wow, she's our woman. We need her. She's our
Do
special
you really
ops."
feel like that?
Usually when I go Krogering and targeting.
I do. I feel
Yes.
like people are watching me. Like they're eyeing me to see
Yeah.
if I'd make a good spy.
Right. I think it's all the James Bond movies we possibly watched as a child.
Perhaps.
It's got to be somehow it got ingrained in us, or maybe we were maybe
deep
there's parts of our
down,
memory that
our
have been erased.
parts of our childhood are missing because we were children's spies.
Okay, well, you know what? We were kidnapped a lot by our father.
We were kidnapped a lot.
Yes, like if Amber Alerts were around today,
they
back
would
then,
know us by the last name.
they'd be
They'd
like,
go, "O'Brien sisters
again. Yeah,
Yes.
that's how it would go down. So maybe that triggered something inside of us that's like
where we just felt like we were
always it created a paranoia maybe in us. I don't know. And then it bleeds over into us thinking somehow we're going to be these secret
someone's
agents.
watching me in a spotlight. I think they're a secret agent, seeing if I'd make a good secret agent.
Well,
They're
I'm
scouting
here
me.
to tell you right now that if I had some sort of secret service, like I feel like you'd have a special set of skills. Okay,
Yes.
you do. But being quiet is not one of them.
No.
That would be my biggest concern.
Yeah, they're not going to hire me.
Yeah, but
I do have this huge mole on my face.
That's okay.
That's
but you
a
know what?
giveaway.
It is a giveaway, but it's
they'd
okay.
go, yeah, there was a woman in here acting strange and talking in code and had a big mole on her. I kind of stick out.
Well, you know, maybe something's there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you felt like they were scouting you today at karate. That's okay. I
did.
felt
I did. I thought they're going to
feel
bring
like
that
they-
video back to the office and show the other guys. And then I looked around the room and I thought, well, why don't they just put a camera up there and like up in one of the lights, and then they can always keep an eye on me? Why do they got to bring in the second camera behind me?
because they really need the big guy to see this. They can't just have the regular camera. The big guy
They
in
need something more
headquarters.
close up.
Yeah, they really need some hard evidence. Well, so if it's just me next week for the show, we know
Right.
Robin's been recruited. She's living a dream, and her body will probably end up dead somewhere in a river.
That's right.
Because it always goes wrong.
Take care of my kids.
I'll do it.
Hello? I just wanted to call to let you know that I think you're doing a tremendous job. You girls have an amazing talent. Both of you. You're both so talented. Really, you're so not as talented as I am, but very, very talented. Just wanted to let you know that I think you're doing a great job. To keep it up, if there's one thing this country needs right now, it's laughter. It needs people like you making people like me laugh. I think you girls are going to be huge. You're going to be terribly, terribly huge. People are going to be knocking down your door to get to, well, not literally knocking down your door. But if they do, we'll build a wall around your house, a big, beautiful wall to protect you girls. We got to make sure and people are hearing your comedy because it's so, so beautiful. It really is. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Believe me, it's so, so tremendously beautiful. But I've got to go. Melania needs a foot rub, and I've got to go. Be right there. Be right there. I've got to go. Goodbye.
Growing up, I truly thought we were 3/4 Irish and 1/4 French, but not anymore.
Thanks to genealogyroots.com, we help you discover who you really are.
I discovered I'm part camel. No wonder I'm thirsty all that time and I have this inexplicable desire to spit in people's eyes. And that certainly explains those 2 humps on my back.
Genealogyroots.com. Call and order today. Hey, and welcome to the Home Shopping Radio.
HSR, that's right. I'm Sherry.
And I'm Tina. And
We're glad you're here today.
We sure are. We are your hostesses for this hour. And we've got a lot of great stuff coming up in the next
That's
hour.
right.
So y'all just want to tune in and give a listen.
That's right. And remember, if you are ready to order, you have your Home Shopping Radio numbers ready when you dial.
Just keep them handy.
Okay. What do you have? Show us the first item we have up here. What number item is this?
This is number 1120.
Okay.
Okay, and this is going to go very quick, I think,
Okay.
Sherry.
Describe it for us.
This is an actual tooth,
A
okay?
tooth.
Okay, this is an actual tooth, and it's a front tooth.
All right.
Okay, it's you could use it for the back, but you might want to, reinsert it with a certs or a tic tac just to give it the momentum.
Okay.
But it's really mainly for the front tooth region.
Oh wow, it's a beautiful tooth. I know some of you out there in our listener audience can whistle really good, but you'd rather just have a tooth. Yep. And this is your chance. Wait, we got a phone call coming in. Let's go ahead and take this caller. Go ahead.
Yes, I have a question about the tooth.
Yeah, number 1120. Go ahead.
What color is it?
The tooth is a white color, almost like a light ecru. Yeah, it's very light in color.
No, I need a yellow one. It wouldn't go with the others.
Oh, well, you probably could take some nail polish up to it. It might fix it. You want to come on by the station and take a look at it?
You never told me how much that tooth is.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. The tooth that we're having today is for $11.97.
That sounds about right. I reckon I can come on down there. You want me to pick you two up a couple sodas?
Oh, we'd love it. Get light ice.
Light ice.
Yeah.
Diet. Make them diet.
Okay, I'll come on down. Y'all still down at the same place?
Yep, next to the barbecue.
All right, I'll be there in a bit.
Okay. All right, great.
All
Well,
right,
it looks
thanks for calling.
Looks like we probably have that tooth sold. So let's go to our next item. It's a
Okay.
string of gardening lights. What makes these gardening lights a little bit different are two of them are broken. But I know what? You know what? If you were to go out to your Christmas tree and take two bulbs and replace it, I bet you get them gardening lights to work. And they would make any party seem like Disney World.
That's right. And these lights are multicolored. Mm-hmm. And it's just a lot of fun. You can just string them up around your gnomes. You can put them around the bird bath. Just be careful with the bird bath. We did lose a few that way.
We did. The birds did die.
They do.
Or if you have a ramp to your trailer, you just do it right up the ramp. It's good at nighttime.
It's gorgeous.
Good at nighttime.
It's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
it's number 1121.
Okay.
And these lights are just coming to you at a nice, easy rate of $350.
that's a really good price. And we've got a guarantee. If we get those lights and you bring them home and you can't get them to work, you bring them back and we'll buy them back for half price.
That's right.
And we've got about seven cases of these.
We do, and they're all actually missing too. So don't ask us, but they are.
That's
so
just the way it is.
It is the way it is.
Okay.
And then we do have our last item.
Okay, what is that?
The day. It's one of them Ashton Drake dolls.
I love Ashton Drake. My mother had a collection, and I've been waiting till she dies so I could get it myself.
Well, today might be your lucky day. Sherry, you might want to buy this one. Listen, this one is of an Asian persuasion, and it is just the cutest little thing. It's like a mini Miyagi.
He would be an asset to any collection.
Oh, he would. He would just make your children of the world, that small world, that Disney song, he'd bring it to life.
He
it's
would.
a small world after all.
It is a small world
with
after
a
all.
mini Miyagi.
And how much would that cost? What's the price we're giving away today?
Oh, he's only going to be $29.99. This is Ashton Drake, folks. These normally run up in the 200 region.
And there are no chips. I have gone in a dark room and ran my fingers all over this statue. I did not feel a single chip.
Yeah, she sure did. She was like Daisy Duke in that Dukes of Hazzard episode where she had to put the engine together blindfolded, and she did it.
I did
it. Sherry felt no sort of chips in little mini Miyagi.
Smooth as a baby's butt.
It's smooth, so just give us a call down here.
All right.
And it's number 1123.
All righty.
Well, we've thank
that's
you,
all
folks.
the time we got
all
today.
the times we have today. So welcome back. So Robin, tell me
Yes.
what you've got going when you get back home. You mentioned something about jugs of water.
Well,
we're-
okay. So
Just real quick, we're taking this dialogue from earlier about Robin feeling like she's being scouted by CIA or special ops
Yes.
people, some sort of, Mission Impossible people are scouting you. And I feel it too.
We do.
We both have a special set of skills.
It's an interesting thing. I told Jennifer, I said I was in karate and someone set up a camera and she goes, "You thought they were scouting you."
Yeah,
You-
like it's
you
instant
instantly went
because we
there.
both feel like deep down they're gonna say, "Oh gosh, they've got what it takes."
I do feel like that. I feel like
they'll see us do a Sudoku
see-
puzzle and be
yes.
like, "Whoa!"
Well,
Or
did
like
you
if
see
they
how
saw
fast-
me doing highlights with hidden pictures, they'd be like,
Yes.
"Are you kidding me? Is she
Right.
really that fast?"
and you got that free subscription.
Yes, like I'm
they
all
were setting
over
you
it.
up.
Give me a highlight. They do. You're right. I bet they've got some sort of camera in there.
Right.
Like there's times like word jumbles.
Right.
I will do them so fast. I'm like, what?
You're good at wood, but you couldn't read when you were young.
Yeah. Why do you always have to bring that up?
Because I'm your sister.
Thank you. Thank
I
you
always
for
gotta-
exposing that.
If you even like take one step up, I gotta get there with the broom and
I know
sweep
she
the
does. She got to. You got to take me down. You can never let me succeed.
Yeah.
So tell me real quick, what are you going to go home to do right now? You mentioned you've got water jugs in your basement. You're bringing
I
them
brought
up.
the water jugs up from the basement. I have these canister jugs. I bought them at the Army Prepper store, and they're for water. So you can store water for like 6 months or a year. So I have two that have been filled up a couple years ago. How was it during It wasn't
Y2K. You
it
got
wasn't
'em for Y2K.
No, it was after that. There's something else that happened a couple years ago that was something similar to that.
Yeah, I remember that's when you really started getting into prepper stuff.
I got into prepper stuff. I don't know what that was, but anyways, I just decided. Well, the whole Korean thing that's going on right
Zombie.
now.
You were afraid of. You saw a zombie movie and you got freaked out. So that's when you started becoming a prepper.
That's when I became a prepper.
A prepper.
So, anyways, I don't know. I put the waters in the thing. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna be ready.
Just in case, because we
Here's
did.
the weird thing. I kept seeing water in my house. There's a little puddle of water in the kitchen yesterday, and there's a puddle of water. And I thought, what if God's trying to tell me something?
So what about all the other people that aren't going to put water in canisters?
They're
They're going to be not. So can we all come to you? Can we all come to your door and get some water?
You know, yes.
Yeah.
No.
You'd be like, are you
I
going to be
already
like
know-
Jesus
I
with your
already
water?
know what tree I'm going to cut down in my neighborhood to block off the entrance, and I already know the food stashes I need to get, and I know where to get water. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm ready.
You have really thought this through.
I did. I'm a
I feel
planner.
completely unprepared right now. If it goes down,
But you live in Woodstock, so there's enough people out here that know what they're doing. That's why they're here.
that's true. Thanks for telling everybody where I lived. I'm so glad you just did that.
I think
I'm going to be stalked now.
yeah.
No, maybe I'll be scouted. There it is.
There it is.
I'm hoping. All right, we're going to go into another. Are we going to do another skit?
We're
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
something.
We'll do something.
Surprise me.
Okay. Today's episode brought to you by Tea Leaves in Time. Special thanks to Kim Jordy, the owner. They are located at 8990 Main Street in downtown Woodstock, Georgia. Open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 4. Call and make a reservation today at 770-516-2609. Anytime you want to have just a special tea time with that special lovely somebody and enjoy a little scone.
Give me some tea, please.
Oh, okay, let's go to Tea Leaves in Time.
Oh, what do we... Can we dress up while we're there?
Oh, yes, they dress up area, and they do bridal showers, they do baby showers.
It's a place for girls.
Oh, it's a lovely place, and when you drink your tea,
Yes.
you put your pinky in the air.
That shows that you have manners.
And class.
Thank you, Tea Leaves in Time.
Thank you.
Growing up, I always got in trouble for chewing on pencils. Thanks to genealogyroots.com, I discovered I'm half beaver.
Roxy and Rose Advice Corner, giving you advice whether you need it or not. Trust us, you need it.
All right, we got our first letter.
Oh,
Here
read
we go.
away.
Dear Roxy and Rose. Oh, that's so cute. I'm so excited. My son's about to have a baby. I can't wait to be a grandma. I'm wondering, should I baby-proof the house after or before the baby comes?
How about neither?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't baby-proof.
Did we have baby proof when we were
Oh,
children?
no.
No way.
Listen, what is your saying?
You burn, you learn. That's
Listen,
what I used to say.
that came from our little sister, Rita. Well, she learned all right
That's
because when
right.
she was 3, she touched that hot stove and,
She lost the little...
she lost 3 fingers.
That's right. You know what, though? She was second chair on the flute.
That's
when
right.
She was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, that's
Those
right.
nubs brought us to national.
They sure did, and they got all-you-can-eat Kentucky Fried Chicken for you when she won the Nationals in our
That's
hometown.
right.
That was how we
She
celebrated.
got to ride on the float. I was so jealous.
Yes, she was so jealous, and she could do some finger licking, even though she didn't, because that was the saying.
That was the
finger
saying.
licking good. And maybe she didn't have all 10 fingers, but she was finger licking good with those 7.
That's right. All right, go ahead.
Dear Roxy and Rose, our family just got a new puppy and the whole family adores him. I, however, have not taken to this animal at all. He's constantly barking, constantly chewing, and he's ruining my new sofa. Please tell me what you think I should do. I'm feeling hopeless in this puppy land.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. So it looks like it's a puppy.
Yeah.
So those are tough.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to say he should grow out of it.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, we've got 3 words for you. Put him down.
That's
Listen,
it.
you do it. Do
Right.
what you
Go
got
to
to
the bed. You
do.
just drop by.
Don't
you
worry
make something
about
up,
it.
You tell the kids he ran away.
Don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you
All right.
so much.
All right. We'll tune in next week. If you got anything, you send us a letter. We'll answer it.
Yeah,
'cause,
listen. Roxy or Rose Advice Corner. We're giving you that advice.
That's right.
Whether you need it or not. But trust us, you need it. No wonder I could never find shoes at Marshall's that fit. I'm half Sasquatch. Thanks, genealogyroots.com.
Me always used to wonder why me refer to self in third person. Now me know. Me have Neanderthal. Thanks, genealogyroots.com.
This week on Reality Show Confessional Cam.
Like, I know I only knew Brad for like 36 hours. But I felt like we really had this special connection. And I remember the first night when we were all getting to know each other over champagne and hors d'oeuvres. And there was this really big bowl of shrimp cocktail. And I proceeded to tell Brad about my shellfish allergy. And, what gets me is he confessed he had a shellfish allergy too. And I felt like that was a real bond that we had. And I told him about my whole EpiPen experience at Applebee's with the crab cakes. And I just felt like we really connected. And, I did not see this coming. I just felt like Brad and I were soulmates.
Well, thanks for tuning in today to the O'Brien Sisters Comedy Show.
Yes, thank you so much. I think it was so good that I want to do it again next week.
Should we come back?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
Okay,
do it.
all right.
Well, unless you get scouted, I don't know. If that guy shows up again with a video camera in karate class, you might not be here.
I may not be here. If I'll leave behind a note, a signal. I'll put an X in your window. That'll be the sign.
And I'll know that you've been recruited.
That'll
And
be
it
your
was
sign.
nice knowing you. And then
Okay.
it'll just be
The
O'Brien sister.
Yeah. No
But-
S on the end.
No S
But you
on
could
there.
carry it. You're very funny.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You
Even
know
though
what?
you
It
said I
didn't-
just made a mom joke a moment ago.
I did. I was cracking on her that she made a mom joke.
I
She
did.
said same bat channel, same bat time.
I
said,
did.
"That's so
It was
cheesy."
so bad. It
Oh,
was so
that's-
bad. But then
sometimes
she
it's bad.
said,
It's like when people say like the Breakfast of Champions.
yeah, or she just said drop the mic, and I'm like, are you serious? Like that was a mom joke too. Like
Was
that
it a
was
mom joke?
oh,
Oh,
nobody says
like-
drop the mic. That is so like I think the Verizon one
Is
of
it
those.
a Verizon commercial?
Oh, you got to just let it go.
Okay.
It's done.
So we all make cheesy jokes sometimes.
Okay.
But hopefully not all the jokes were really bad today.
No,
Hopefully there was some good stuff.
I was laughing so hard. I think milk would have come out of my nose if I was drinking milk.
Yeah, but you're lactose intolerant.
So I just had gas.
And then yeah. So
Okay.
that would have been it would have been coming out like both ends.
Right.
That would have been terrible.
Well.
All right. So we really want to thank our number one sponsor for today's show. Today's show is brought to you by
The Lord Almighty.
That's right. And he is the Alpha.
And the Omega.
And he gives us the strength to do what we do.
He does, actually. I don't know if people realize this, but making comedy is actually kind of hard. And making clean comedy is actually a little bit harder.
That's
so
right.
we do a lot of praying
That's
in order
right.
to bring you guys the O'Brien Sisters Clean Comedy Show. It is through his inspiration that we're able to do this.
That's right. And the Bible does talk about we all have a light inside of us, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the God does want us to take that light and he wants to put it out there. He wants us to let our light shine. And by doing these shows and by doing our comedy, we believe we're doing what God called us to do.
That's right.
And we thank you for sharing that light with us today.
That's
and
right.
if you want to see more of us,
go to www.obriensisters.com.
That's right.
We have our links there to Facebook and to YouTube. If you want to see pictures of what we look like in real life.
Right.
Because we're not puppets or robots.
That's right. We're not. But we can actually imitate those things.
We will
So,
in later shows. You stay tuned.
That's
we
right.
have some puppet jokes and some robot jokes coming up.
That's right. So stay tuned and we will see you next week.
Same bat channel.
Same bad time. That's bad.